Hello everyone, my name is Audrey. I'm a spiritual teacher, a channeler, and healer. Your mind is an incredibly powerful device. It could be your greatest asset or your worst liability. Here on this channel, we learn how to master our minds. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. Today's video is going to be another channel message from our master teacher, Yeshua, the one we know as Jesus. So I'll close my eyes and I'll let him come through and say what they have to say. And I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to this transmission. Welcome to this transmission. I am the one you know as Jesus or Yeshua, whichever label you choose. It is the same. I am the consciousness that was once incarnated on this plane as Jesus or Yeshua. We are here to continue the teaching. You are blessed beings. You do not know that you are blessed beings, but that does not change the fact that you are blessed beings. The reason why you are blessed beings is because of who you are. Where you came from blessing. Therefore, you are blessed. You are eternal beings that are coming down on earth for a little bit of time to learn how blessed you are. You learn about your blessing that you have forgotten about. You come here to relearn how blessed you are and relearn about your origin. Remember where you came from. That is the purpose of this earth. The purpose of this earth is not to become rich, is not to obtain power, is not to obtain beauty, it's not to obtain anything that is of this earth, anything that is perishable, everything that is temporal are from this earth. If something is not eternal, then it does not belong to the kingdom of love, which is where you came from. Everything on this earth is not eternal. Everything on this earth is ephemeral, which means that it will die out at some point. So if you invest in those things that do not last, then you are condemning yourself to not be happy, because happiness is eternal. True happiness is eternal. If your happiness does not last forever, then it is not true happiness. So as long as you think those things that do not last will bring you happiness, you are condemning yourself to never truly be happy. True happiness is eternal. Any happiness that does not last is not real. It's an illusion. The illusion of happiness. It's not real happiness. Only true happiness will last forever. And that is the one that you are entitled to because of who you are. You are entitled to true happiness that lasts forever. The way you achieve it is by investing in things that are eternal. If you invest in things that do not die out, you invest in things that last forever, you are guaranteed that you will find true happiness that lasts forever. So what are those things that do last forever? Those are things like friendship, relationships that you establish with people. Those are things that will last forever. You will always have and cherish those experiences because they will stay on your mind. Even if you are not in a body anymore, even if those people are not in bodies anymore, that experience will last forever. You will never forget it. Those memories, relationships, those are things that you tend to neglect because you don't think that they are important. But those are usually the things that people tend to regret after they have passed on. They regret not investing more time, spending their free times with their loved ones, with their friends, not investing more time into their friendships, not taking the time to go say hi to their neighbor, not taking time to play with their pets. Such things that are seem very trivial to you and not important, those are the things that are actually important. Those are the things that you will look back on and be happy that you did or you invested in. Other things that are eternal are experiences. Like if you experience, maybe you say you go on a trip to a new location that you haven't been to, you are learning something there because it's something new that you haven't tried before. Those are the eternal things that will last forever. And that's your heritage, that's your investment. Those are your true creations, those are your true actions that you take here. Everything else will vanish, everything else will perish. Your job will not last. It's only here for some time, and then when you leave this plane, your job disappears. When you are in the spirit world, nobody cares the position that you occupied. Nobody cares if you were a CEO. And I'm not saying this in a condescending way. I am not saying that you should not strive to uh, grow up the ladder in your corporate job. If that is something that excites you and makes you happy, go ahead and do that. But do not expect that to make you happy. Get happy first, then do that. Do not do that because you think by doing that you will be happy. That is an illusion. That is false. And by telling you this, I am saving you a lot of time by telling you that if you are going after that promotion because you think that it will make you happy, it will not. It will not. You might be happy for a little bit, but then the happiness will subside very quickly, and then you'll be looking for the next thing, the next promotion to achieve. That is your sign that you are investing in the wrong thing. If you are only happy for a little bit before you start looking for the next thing to achieve, that's your sign that maybe that happiness that you are looking for or you think that you have achieved, maybe it is not so. True happiness doesn't change. It's eternal. It's changeless. It's always there. It's constant. It's constant. You are always happy, always content, always at peace. And the way you do that is by investing in things that do not die. Your relationships, your experiences, and your mind. Your mind is a very powerful device. It's an incredibly powerful device. It's the most important device, if anything. Your mind is the only thing that really is. Everything else is just a projection of your mind. Whatever is going around you is a projection of your mind. It's an opportunity for you to see what is going on in your head because otherwise you wouldn't really know. You need those things around you to witness to what is going on around you. That is why when somebody attacks you or says something mean or rude to you, There is no point in trying to say something back or trying to defend yourself, because that person that said something rude or mean to you is only reflecting to you what is going on in your mind. So truly, they are doing you a service. They are showing you that this is what I have on my mind. And if I do not like it, instead of attacking that person back, responding back, or defending myself, I need to go within and ask myself why I'm doing this to myself. Why am I projecting this hatred? Where is this coming from? It means that that's something that you need to go within and work on. You attacking that person back is not going to change anything. It's just going to amplify the problem, because it's like you are investing in the problem. You are putting your energy back into the problem. So you need to disengage, go back within and solve the issue there. The issue is not the person in front of you. The issue is your mind. It is you. There's no point in attacking them back. And I'm not talking about a situation here where your life is at risk. If your life is at risk, if the person is attacking you with a weapon, trying to hurt you, please get out of that situation. Call the police, call for help, get out of there. I'm talking about a situation where you are having a verbal argument with someone, for example, or somebody says something that is rude that you find offensive. The offense is not in the person, the offense is on your mind, in you. Why did you perceive that as offensive? Does it mean that you are not as confident as you think you are? Because somebody who is truly confident, somebody who is really strong, will not take offense in that. So if you take offense in that, maybe it means that part of your mind believes that what the person said is true, believes that maybe you are not as beautiful as you think you are, maybe you are not as strong as you think you are, and therefore you take offense. You think that it's because the person said it that you feel bad, but really you feel bad because you have thought that of yourself. There's a part of your mind that believes it, and that's why you feel bad. It has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with you, with your mind. So this world is a world of reflection. It's a mirror. You come here to experience your delusions. You come here to see what is on your mind so you can fix it. And when you are done fixing it, when you are done removing all the blocks that are removing you from love, that are separating you from love energy, from God, the Father, Source, then you don't need to come here anymore. You don't need to incarnate on this plane anymore. You can go somewhere else, somewhere that's a little bit loving. This earth plane is a school. It is not a joke. It is not something to take lightly. It's supposed to be challenging. It is supposed to be a challenging place. A school is a challenging place. You come here to learn. You do not come here to play. You come here to learn. If you do not know the rules of the game, then you will have a hard time on this plane. If you do not understand that your mind is the creator, you might have a hard time. If you think that things happen to you randomly, if you think that you are a victim of your surroundings, you will have a hard time because you will not understand. It will not make sense to you. But if you start learning the rules of the game as I am teaching them to you, if you start applying the advice that I'm telling you, which are to focus on what is not ephemeral, what is eternal, invest in what is eternal, become more loving, stop attacking others, stop blaming others, and go within and work on your mind, you will have a much better time. You can turn this school, this nightmare, into the best dream that you could ever have. You can have the best time here if you understand the rules and play by the rules. That is what we are trying to teach you here. We want you to have the best dream that you can have, because our purpose is to help to awaken you from this dream. And the best way to do that, because we love you and we are kind, is first to teach you how to turn your nightmare into a beautiful dream, to make the awakening easier on you, to make the awakening better. We do not want you to awaken in a brusque way, in an abrupt way. We want it to be as smooth and kind and gentle as possible. So first, we will teach you how to live the happy dream here on earth, how to play by the rule, how to master earth. And that starts with the mastery of your mind, understanding how it works, understanding how the world works, what it is, what you are, who you are, where you came from, what is the end goal. By teaching you that, I promise you that by watching this video and these videos, you are saving yourself so much time. Everybody is meant to come to this realization, these things that we are teaching, that nothing of this world can make you happy, and that you come here to learn how to renounce the world. In order to renounce the world, you have to be in the world and realize that you don't want anything from the world. By telling you this, you do not have to spend the time that you will have spent in order to realize it, in order to come to the realization. We saved you a lot of time. You can start seeing for yourself that if you apply the things that we are talking about, you will feel much better. You'll feel more joy, more peace. And as you keep feeling more joy and peace, it will encourage you to keep applying it more and more over and over, until the point where you don't need to apply it anymore and you are ready to go back to the Father, to return your mind to love. Until then, we'll be here and we'll continue the teaching. Thank you for listening to this transmission. We will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question or comments, you can leave them down below and I'll take a look at them. Maybe I'll piggyback on some of the questions for the next video. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.